Right, I'm taking my fleece off and I've set up my gimbal for the journey back down and into the town. And I'm sweating, so that's why I've had to take off the fleece. Got my rucksack here, I'm going to put that back on. Oh, that's better. Right then. Whoop. Let's go. I'll go back the way I came if I can remember. Yeah, straight up. We are. Let's not forget we're here for the views. Okay. Let's go down on widescreen. Why not? Let's go put it back on that. Yeah, on widescreen on this budget gimbal, you see part of the mechanism. We don't want that. Trying to think of a place I went to. Well, I think it was Costa Blanca. And I went to the cafe and I was joined by the chickens. It wasn't KFC, no. I'm taking it nice and steady here because, like I say, these are crap for walking in. They're not for walking along crags and dusty trails. So when I do go in the wilderness another time, it'll be a trail that's takes in all the cactuses and the rocks, but it'll be more less climbing up and down things, you know. Pity I didn't have a horse. I have ridden a horse. It was a test of fire when I was in Canada on a dude ranch. I'll never forget it. Now, I'm not going to go straight down there. You got a taster. This isn't a rehearsal, this is the real thing. Yeah. That's interesting. No. Plenty of opportunities for even a bruised knee or something. Treat the mountains and even the foothills with respect, because they don't care, but they're not particularly, I think your knowledge and thinking to yourself, well, let's just turn back, is what helps. Yeah, I wish I could yodel, but I don't think this has got the right, you know, the sort of mountains higher up. Does it have an effect like being inside a cathedral, an audio effect? I don't know. What the hell are they? Oh, they're barbecues. What a fool. Look at that. There you go. Well, see? Some people frown at it. I don't like fires and that, but they're quite happy if you're sensible. grown up. Yeah. We all like that old video where the guy managed to set fire to himself on at the barbecue, or his gloves anyway. And there's something there, a feature, isn't there? Yeah, let's have a... Yeah, I can walk for miles. But the days of walking up, and usually I can do it if I find, but there's no contour. So I can go on a walk with contours up, a bit like those roads, you know, in Italy. What's the name of that film? And starts off with a guy driving a Ferrari up a road. Matt Monro singing In Days Like These, of The Italian Job. That's it. Wagtail, we have them. Oh, it's slightly different from the European one. But yeah, let's have a... Yeah, still in process. I like the fact that they've got those big plate glass windows. See that? Putting them up. Probably a swimming pool. Movie stars, swimming pools. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a Beverly Hillbillies, isn't it? Gold, black gold. Always wanted to know and test Granny's hooch that she was making. And Dad trying to teach Jethro about the ways of the world. More to life than whittling on a piece of wood. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Fine with whittling nowadays. I take my time. Not with whittling. There's no end product, is there, in whittling? You know, if you're careful. But I mean, you don't get cut or anything. Yeah, lovely. Some kind of sports ground there. Yeah. Funny enough, I'm going to do this valley walk. It used to be notorious, but it's perfectly safe as long as you're not... Some people are scared of heights. You know, you're on safe pathways, but you can see below you and stuff like that. It's not a problem. You have to book it in advance. See, what's that thing there? Oh, it's not another barbecue, is it? It's water. Or it would be. Yeah, a little grill there. And survival skills. Man, make fire. Hunt for woman. Make fire. Take to cave. Protect. There's still people like gorillas nowadays. Gonna have a laugh, aren't you? Let's go this way. If I was a fairy prince, and if it came to pass, I'd climb upon the great oak trees and slide down on my hands and knees. now, the steps are now useful for going down. I didn't have any trouble, but there's a handrail there, see? Yeah. Good, isn't it? There's a park in Torrevieja, and it's got escalators, you know, like you're going into the shopping mall. They're optional, but what a great idea that is. You come from the hotel, and there's this lovely park with the added bonus or option of these escalators. I didn't film it, but that was on the Costa Blanca and a couple of years ago. And I loved it because it's got its own personality, and it's a lovely view because it's from the town right to the beach. Yeah, let's point it up a bit. I won't point the camera at these guys, they might be having a spliff or something. Great. I love it. I like these steps now. Didn't have to use that much concrete. I'm being critical now. But anyway, this is right at the base, isn't it? You know, got little kids and prams and stuff, haven't they? Buggies, that's what they call them now. Prams, I used to make carts out of them. The beautiful town is coming up. I should have adjusted that. Yeah, that's better. Doing it properly now, right when we come to the end. Shall I walk further into the town? Because it's, yeah. Let's have a look at these if you wish to pause and see. So you could stay here, and if you're young and, you know, full of beans, you can take to the trails. Got numbers GR340. Something about dogs. Prohibited to let the dog probably poop. Clean it up. Sendero El Santo is a statue up at the top there of Jesus. That's overlooking like a mini Rio de Janeiro, if you like. And then there's another one, Camino Geological, about 15 kilometers. Well, I was tempted, but you know, 15 kilometers, no. I'd need to fuel up quite a bit, I think, for that journey. And a lovely little bar here. Let's go into. Why stop? Because normally it's just a town or a city, but this is beautiful. Across the road safely now without, I can hear something. No, nothing. I thought I saw a gunfighter pop his head. I'm in a spaghetti western, you know, in the town. Love the Spanish lamps and the balconies and everything. Just lovely. Yeah. Yeah, things like these features. Somebody's taken the effort. Aqua service, there it is, yeah, it's a water delivery. Yeah. Oh, it's a relief to get off. It was like walking in the sand, you know, the trail with my shoes. Very comfortable. Got the grip. Oh, it's lovely. Alright, into the distance and the hills there. Did I tell you I did a walk in the caves? All around the caves you're not allowed to use a flash or lighting, so you had to use the natural lighting. Cope with that very well, as I would do mostly. And I'm making my way out to the entrance. Just gone up the staircase, and for some reason I thought there was another step and there wasn't. I've recorded it. Kept it. Couldn't be bothered removing it. I'm only human. That's it. Coming into the centre now, where the railway station is, and the buses come in. It's good. There's a schoolyard ahead, so I won't be poking my camera there. You can hear the kids. Ah, nice little bakery. Oh, it's a combination of a boutique and a bakery. Good God. There we are. Estación, that means station. Further on. Oh, he likes me, doesn't he? That dog. Thinking there's a few meals out of that Englishman. But I'm not from Yorkshire, he probably prefers Yorkshire ham. Hey lad. I'm into house with the chimney. Look at that. Alright, there you go. As you can see, the Spanish post boxes are yellow. Does anyone buy a postcard and post it in Spain back to? Probably not. Over. Remember Tofty, the little squirrel, and the Green Cross man with David Prowse. Hola, señor.
Hola.
Buenos dias. I noticed the detail, you know, I've probably said it before, look at the effort they've got this red and white sort of checkered tile. It does make a difference because I notice it all the way along there. Sort of every town looking the same. And there's a lovely artwork here. Shall cross over and I think I've taken a photograph of it as well. But it's worth it. Ooh. Yeah, the irony is, you know, oh, well, he was up in the hills, he's had an accident. I knew he was stupid. No, it happened on the road. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Probably wasn't looking where he was going. Oh, yes. Nearly forgot. There we are, look at that. Something to do, well, it's quite plain, it's promoting their oranges. We've got the detail there. And the artist has signed it. It is street art. bit more of it. It'll be a good place to end. I'm going to enjoy my time before I take the train back. I've got to make sure I don't miss the last train. Sometimes it's these places out here, they say you have to check. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Lovely. White van man there. Savis recycling used vegetable matter. They could buy a biomass plant. There's one near me at Frodsham, along with wind turbines and a biomass plant. Converts all that stuff into gas, I would think. And there's a little market which I looked at when I came here. There's nothing I could get there that I wanted. You know. And I've got some garlic and stuff, odds and ends, when I went to the market yesterday. You know, just individual items, because the fresh fruit and everything is always there. So anyway, thank you for joining me on this trip. Have a look at the clock has gone now. Right. Thank you for joining me, and it's adios for now. Adios.